to my channel. If you have not subscribed, make sure you do that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now, in today's video, I will be talking about getting ready for my trip to Japan. I need to pack, and I made sure that I put a few looks together that I want for this trip. But considering weather, I did check the weather, and the weather changed slightly from when I put these looks together. So I have to go through these looks just to make sure that I can still wear this stuff, because I don't want to freeze and I don't want to get rained on and be uncomfortable. So let's go through my clothes, and I will talk to you all about why I'm going to Japan while I pack. So let's do this. Japan has always been a trip that I wanted to take, so I decided to finally take this trip. And I've always wanted to go because of the fashion. I love to try new foods, and it's just the culture. I like to immerse myself into cultures to learn more about them and just, I don't know, live in the moment. So I was just like, now is a good time to go to Japan. The cherry blossoms are about to be in bloom. So I was just like, this is perfect. Because I'm going, I wanted to make sure I got good footage and good pictures. So I invited one of my favorite photographers in Chicago, Devon Kidd of Some Kids Photography Studio. And I already know that the photos and footage are going to be amazing. So of course I had to book my favorite photographer. If you would like to go to Japan, I'm going to give you a few tips because I think these tips are very helpful. And if I had them ahead of time, it would have made everything a lot smoother, but I also would not be able to give you this information. So let's get into that. I will be going to Japan for 7 days, and all of my clothes fit, like this is next to me, fit in 2 of these. This is all of my clothes for Japan. I think I have 8 outfits. I think I have 8. I try not to overdo it, but I also got a bigger suitcase, so I might put a little bit more stuff in there. First off, plan your outfits and look at the weather. It was important to do that because you don't want to be uncomfortable while you're on vacation. Second, go to Visit Japan web and register your trip. There you'll be able to get a barcode for customs, and customs will already have your information so that when you get to Japan, you just have to scan that QR code when you go through customs and you're ready to go. And you can also use that QR code if you plan on making purchases while overseas in Japan. Next, put together a list of phrases that you're likely to use. So I knew that I was going to be asking for directions, food, and probably like basic things because in Japan they use chopsticks and they use like these wet nap things. So I wanted to know how to ask for those things or ask where things were and just navigate comfortably while I was there. The next thing is figure out where you want to eat. I scoured the internet and various social media platforms just to find food that looked good and had good reviews, or food that looked good and were kind of underrated. Like they looked really good, but a lot of people weren't checking it out, or it was new. So I made a list of all of those food places and put them in my itinerary. Next, you should look for activities that you want to do. I found all of the activities that I wanted, and then I went to their respective websites and got my tickets in advance because a lot of the places that I chose were booked the next time I went to just check to see if any more tickets were available for my travel partner. And they went fast. I'll say that much. So just make sure you book your tickets in advance. make sure you have all of your flight information. Having your flight information is important for not only for yourself, but for the people that are at home that just want to make sure that you're safe. When you are booking your flight and your stay, I would say book them 6 months in advance if you can. If not, I would say like 4 to get the best prices, because some people think that the prices go down the closer that you get to the trip. That's not nope, it was not the case. This was not the case. I booked my flight and my stay 4 months in advance. And by the time I checked, I want to say maybe a week or two before the trip, the prices were double from what I paid. So please make sure you book your activities in advance and your stay and flight in advance. It's good to note that there are so many tips about how to behave and how to dress and all of those things on the internet. Make sure you check those out. There are a lot of people all the time in Japan, and there's also a lot of activity. Like, there's always something going on at any given time of the day. So just be aware that it's pretty packed there, and also very safe. I was shocked. I come from the United States, and various places that I've been, I'm always on guard. Going there is different. It feels almost too safe, to the point where I'm like, should I be worried? But it's also like, I wish the US was this safe. There is a lot of shopping. If you are, I can only speak for the US. I'm not sure about other places, but I'm pretty sure they do this too. If you're shopping there and you're not a citizen of Japan, bring your passport when you go shopping, and you can buy something, show them your passport, and then go to passport services and give them your passport so that you can get the discount of not having to pay taxes on the things that you buy. Lastly, just have fun. I officially have one more day until I leave for Japan, and something that I learned is I can't bring medicine that is more than a 30-day supply. So I have seasonal allergies, and I wanted to make sure I had my allergy medicine because I do not want to be sneezing and all of that stuff while I'm over there. So I'm going to pick up probably like a 7-pack of allergy medicine and some multivitamins, because the ones that I have come in a huge container, and the meds have to be in their original packaging so that customs and everyone will know like what the meds are. So make sure you know that, and make sure you know which types of medicine that you can bring. The allergy medicine that I'm bringing does not contain the ingredients that I saw on the list that were prohibited, so I should be good. I hope you all enjoyed this content, and I cannot wait to show you all my trip to Japan. Stay tuned. See you on the next one.